Hi everyone! So I'm going to start this series by talking about movies that didn't make my top 10 list. Because I love a lot of Christmas movies. I own a lot of Christmas movies. I own most of the movies I talk about, I think. There's a handful that I don't own or that are Netflix movies or Apple TV or whatever. But yeah, this was a lot of work to try and pick the top 10, and I just wanted to mention a bunch of other ones. And today we're going to start with my favorite adult Christmas movies, which might also be another 10 movies, but I don't want to go too long into it. So this is more of a shout out. Bad Santa. I feel like it's just hilarious. It's a fun concept, and it's Billy Bob Thornton swearing a lot, but it's kind of sweet at its heart, and it's Christmassy. Just Friends is one of my favorite movies to rewatch. It's one of those movies that's it doesn't have to be a Christmas movie, but it just happens to take place in Christmas. And when someone says Ryan Reynolds, I always think of that movie, not Deadpool, even though I worked on Deadpool. Daddy's Home 2 is, I almost put it in my top 10 list. It's really, really funny if you haven't seen it yet. Daddy's Home is a really funny film. Daddy's Home 2 is when they all get together for Christmas, two divorced families coming together. It's really sweet and really funny. I feel like it's kind of a kid's movie. There's a few things in it that are a little more adult. Like, you could probably watch it with your kids. Watch it first, just in case. I don't know. I'd watch it with kids, but you never know. Bad Moms Christmas is another one of those ones. This might not be that bad. A few F-bombs and stuff like that, but it's really sweet. I liked Bad Moms. And then they made Bad Moms Christmas, which, they know the way to my heart. But it's kind of like Daddy's Home 2. Daddy's Home is these two dads that are a dad and a stepdad. They're trying to work together, and then Daddy's Home 2 is their dad's coming to stay with them. And then Bad Moms is the same thing. Bad Moms are these bad moms, and then the Christmas one is their moms coming to stay with them. So it's very sweet, and lots of great actors. The Night Before, also, this one's definitely an adult movie. It's Seth Rogen does every kind of drug in the world, I think is what he says. There's lots of swearing, lots of violence, but also just a very sweet story if you're paying attention to the story, and also very, very funny. Love Actually, I know it's a little bit controversial, but I saw it when I was like 12 or 13, so it's a huge part of my life and what I thought love was supposed to be like. There's so many classic Christmas tropes that have been stolen from that movie in cartoons and sitcoms and stuff like that. And I like the sort of British style of like 10 stories happening at once, and you kind of seen how they all interact, and yeah, just British humor and a lot of Christmas. Four Christmases. This one too, like, you might be able to watch it with your family, but there's definitely some swearing and some adult themes and things like that. It's a couple going to visit their divorced parents, like all four parents, and it's funny, it's sweet. It's Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon, so they make a cute couple. Batman Returns. I think you can watch this with kids. It's pretty violent, so I don't know what the age range is on that, but it's one of those ones that I like to sneak in the middle of the year because it's a Batman movie, not a Christmas movie. A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas is definitely an adult movie. It's got Neil Patrick Harris playing Harold and Kumar's version of Neil Patrick Harris, so that part is adult. There, drugs and sex and a lot of violence, but it's pretty funny, and it's really beautifully made. Like, as a filmmaker, watching their shots and their choices and stuff is very interesting. It surprised me how much I liked it for that. I put Die Hard on this list because I feel like people are gonna comment like Die Hard's a Christmas movie, and it's one of those films where it happens on Christmas, that the story would make sense if it wasn't Christmas. Like maybe the stakes make it higher and stuff like that. And my last film is Gremlins. I think it's a kids movie, but I honestly, it's not one of my favorite movies, but I wanted to mention it. I watched it as a child and it was terrifying, and I haven't watched it since, so I think that says a lot about it. Some of these you probably watch with your kids. Love Actually, I would not. Harold and Kumar Christmas, I would not. But yeah, watch the other ones. See what you think. You might have to explain a few things. A lot of them have kids in them, so that means kids should be able to watch them, right? Anyways, this is my first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!